Let's see. Who are we going to rip off? Make a video inspired by today. Game theory it is. Hello, Internet. Welcome to Mr. Mind Machine 8 Theory. I'm your host, Mr. Mind Machine 8, and I'm just going to say this theory might not mean much in the grand scheme of Five Nights at Freddy's, but I definitely feel like it's interesting, to say the least. So where we start off today is with the ever-loved Fnaf world, and we turn to this cutscene. The man on the desk is widely believed to be Henry, no last name given. William Afton's partner is also widely believed that he commits suicide with this animatronic. But let's take a look at the footage.
The show will begin momentarily. Everyone, please stay in your seats.
He never says anything about suicide, only that he made something terrible. And we know that William created Baby, so he didn't create Baby. This cannot be William either because William is killed by the Springlock suit. He never says anything about committing suicide. He just knows he can't stop Baby. But maybe he made something else. Perhaps he feels guilty that his creation of Fazbear Entertainment as a whole has caused so much sorrow and deaths over the years. But this doesn't add up that this desk man is Henry. Unless you take a look at my evidence I present to you here.
I am remaining as well. I am nearby.
He says that he is nearby in the Fnaf 6 speech. We all know this to be Henry. We all do. But if this desk man is Henry, then how can he be there? Now, my proof to you isn't that he died, afterwards, because Baby has yellow eyes in that FNAF world cutscene, and her eyes always mean something. In this case, it means she isn't possessed yet, which also means this is pre-scrap Baby, so he dies before FNAF 6. So what gives? Well, there's one thing I think almost no one has thought about. Who is Helpy? Every animatronic is someone important in Five Nights at Freddy's 6, but Helpy is still unknown. But what if? What if Henry is Helpy? But Mr. Mind Machine 8, I hear you there. There is no evidence. And I say that to you, hold your horses, I'm getting there. So our first piece is we know Helpy is real, unlike some animatronics, like potentially the Nightmares or the non-canon ones, like Nightmare Mangle, to some extent. He really is questionable canonicity, but we're not talking about Mangle today. We're talking about Helpy. But we see him in the FNAF 6 office, so we know he's actually there, not just a sound illusion disc, which I'm not going into today. Another thing is that in Security Breach, we see that friendly animatronics do in fact exist, and that Helpy is a main character in the Mega Pizzaplex. being on the safe slots in other areas of the mall. Another thing, and this may just be a coincidence, but as Matt Pat always says, Scott doesn't do coincidences. Their names are awfully close. Henry and Helpy, it's only a 2-letter difference. And we also never hear him talk. And who is nearby during the fire? Helpy. And our most glaring piece of evidence today is we know that William sent Baby to kill Henry. And that Helpy is a tiny white bear who resembles a Funtime, who were created by William. And who do we play as in this cutscene? A tiny white bear. As we see in the Fazbear Frights books, it doesn't matter the size of the animatronic. Anyone could have Solar Remnant in them. So it wouldn't be that out of the question that maybe Helpy is some form of Lonely Freddy or something like that. So what I propose to you today is that William, hating Henry, sent Baby to kill him, but knowing full well he could humiliate him further by putting him in a tiny white bear named Helpy. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.